الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. إن الحمد لله نعبده ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. We give thanks to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We glorify Him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We bear witness there is no one worthy to be worshipped except Allah. La ilaha illallah. I will bear witness that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a slave and messenger of Allah. My dear brother and sister in Islam, whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide, no one can mislead them. And whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mislead, no one can guide them. May He guide us to the right path, inshallah. Our topic for today, Khutbah, is what we call some signs of the hour. Some of the signs of the hour. When we look around us, so many things that we cannot imagine that it can happen, they were all happening now. Majority of all of us that we are living right now, we can hear the history that in 18 100 years back, or more than 100 years, there was a pandemic. It was an history. Nobody, I wouldn't say nobody, but it's just least minority of those that witnessed the pandemic in the 18th century. That some people are saying during this COVID-19 that it has happened 100 years back. But majority of us that we are living right now, we didn't witness that. So that means it's a least minority. So we don't know. We cannot ponder on that. We cannot rely on that it has happened 100 years back. But the thing that we know as a Muslim, that there's a dua that Prophet Muhammad said, when there's a pandemic anywhere, so these are the dua that Rasulullah recommend that we should be saying. And if we look around us here now, especially we that in America, things that has never happened is happening right now. So my dear brother and sister in Islam, we just need to talk to ourselves that we should be flexible. We should not be rigid in any of our affairs. We shouldn't be rigid in any of our affairs. Even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah is not rigid. Because if Allah decree upon any one of us that this is what I'm going to do for you, or this is your affair, this is the way I'm going to control your affair, if you intensify more in your prayer, then the prayer can change what is bad in your destiny. So that means Allah can be flexible if you know how to tap the resources. If you call upon Him the way you should do it. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ دَاعِي إِذَا دَعَانِي. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's the only one that can Allah will never break the promise that He has upon us. My dear brother and sister in Islam, we should be flexible in all our affairs. Be flexible. When you have issue with other people, and some people are telling you, leave it for Allah. Let's leave it. If you hold it, that I'm not going to leave it over my dead body. Subhanallah. Over your dead body. when things are happening around us, it's better for you to leave something when it's good for you than I know. When a lot of people are talking to you, my dear brother and sister, because as a Muslim, we should be able to be flexible. Anything that happens, just know that Allahumma la mani'a liman a'tayta, wa la mutiya liman man'ayta, wa la radda liman qadayta, wa la yanfa'u sajjad minka al-jad. That is life of a good Muslim. When things happen, relax. Think twice that if not this, what do I think is going to happen? This is the way Allah wants it. If it's a bad thing, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. It is a good thing because subhanallah, subhanallah, you exclaim the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ada min fadl rabbi. Ada min fadl rabbi. Because it is a favor from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If not a favor, that means it's going to be something else. Then inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Whatever that comes your way is from Allah, and that thing, and you, and everyone unto Him we shall return. That is the life of a Muslim. My dear brother and sister in Islam, you see so many signs of hour. So many signs of the hour that we should all be pondering about it. It's a pandemic, the COVID-19 is going on right now. Everybody, so whatever that we have been doing a years back, we have a different structure in our life. Either we like it or not. This is a new life, a new beginning for everyone. And you can see what is going on too in the American politics. American politics, everything was turned around. That, oh my God, we can't believe this in American history. Something that has never happened since 1787 or what? Is it 1787? 100 years back. That has never happened. And it is not happening right now. Most majority of us will never believe this will happen in America. If it happens somewhere else, we'll be boasting that, oh, this can never happen in America. We think America is like God. No, it's only Allah. Allah can never be made mistake. Allah, ilahukumun, ilahu wahid. Allah can never make a mistake. After Allah, nobody else. We are born to make a mistake. Everyone. And we can see. So we see the supremacy of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Laisa kamithlihi shay'un. Laisa kamithlihi shay'un. We cannot compare Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with anyone. But if this is not happening around us, we think even the COVID-19, if COVID-19 didn't come to America, majority of us will believe that this can never happen in America. Then you'll be boasting and we swear in the name of Almighty Allah, Wallahi, this will never happen in America. Then Allah shuts you down. It shuts us up. That don't say things cannot happen anywhere except the will of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so Allah make it to run the whole world that it is me. If I make it happen, it's Allah. If I exclude you from this not to happen to you, it's Allah. Then the politics of America that we see the other way that okay, this is the best democracy in the whole world that everybody is looking on to. Now Allah says, okay, let me test them. Let them know. Don't put all your everything about your trust onto America politics. Don't put your trust onto anyone but Allah. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. It happens. Even if it's just like some hours, it is in the record that it happened. It has happened, written in the record. and no one can erase it. If anything happened in like you used to say, the third world country, the Sito, whatever, that they call us, whatever that is happening in their house of assembly, national assembly there, so the same thing happened here. So we are all the same. We are all the same. We are all the same. Don't see anybody above you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying in the Holy Quran that everyone, we are all the same, except waman yattaqillah. Waman yattaqillah is the fear of Allah that can make us like, okay, this is a mu'min, this is a Muslim, this is a mu'min, this is a mutma'inna, and so on and so forth. We are all the same in the sight of Almighty Allah as a human being. But with our good deed towards the fellow human being, with our fear of Allah in our heart, both in and out, when people see you or when you are alone, that you fear Allah, we should be flexible. We should be flexible. When you are with some people and they are telling them this is the way we should do things, and you see someone, okay, no, I'm not doing that way. This is the way I want. This is the way I want. Whoever believes in this is the way I want, and you didn't even give audience the audacity to listen to them. So you are not among us. We should be flexible. Don't be rigid. Because what you think is not going to end, it will end. You that you hold the thing, you will end. Everything in this world, it will end. And the only thing that is not going to end is Allah. Allah is the only one that will remain forever. Ayul Qayyum. Al-Ayyu la yamutu abada. He will remain ever living and he will never die. Things are happening all over the world. You can see now. Don't put your trust onto anyone but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This can never happen in America. It can never happen in the Western world. It has happened. Either we like it or not, it has happened. And if we look into it, it's a lesson. It is a lesson for each and every one of us. It is a lesson. It's easy for Allah. There's nothing Allah cannot do. Everything is possible with Allah. Everything is possible with Allah. Someone that was a majority, is it the majority leader yesterday, it will become minority leader today. That's it. That is life. Allah says so in the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, tu'ti al-mulka man tasha. Tu'ti al-mulka man tasha. Somebody that was a minority leader yesterday, he can become a majority leader tomorrow. Somebody that doesn't know, it's nukra. Nobody know them. Allah can make them ma'arufan. They will become a famous person. Somebody that came from a village that nobody even know their village, the name of their village. When he come out, they say, okay, so where are you from? Then he started, be a famous person. Everybody will know their village. If you want them to know their village, okay, I want to work Monday through Friday. If you want to see me, you come to my village. Either we like it or not, people will go and visit that village because of that person. Everything is easy for Allah. Everything is easy for Allah. Without Allah, our life is meaningless. Our life is meaningless. We are just a living dead. If you check yourself and you don't have Allah in everything around you that you are doing, then your life is meaningless. It's a living dead. Things happen for a reason. What is going on now in our environment. It happened for a reason. When you have something and say, okay, let's do it this way, either you right or you wrong, and you can see a lot of people talking to you, let's go this way. This is the way Allah wants it. Let us go with the people. We know that this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants it. Despite the fact that everything that we are saying, we can see this man right here, the president-elect, he was a vice president with someone that is even older than, the man is even older than him. He served him with sincerity, loyalty. Then Allah have to pay him back. Everything keep on going up and down. Then still Allah still remain that this is the way I want it to do it. Whatever Allah wants, that is going to happen. Everybody was like, okay, we pray Allah, so the Georgia, let them, the Allah make it easy for them. They have everything. If you look at the history, it has been happening maybe some years back. Even the man served, it's not that they have the president, they didn't have the whole house. They didn't control the house. But now, when that's Allah won, they will have the presidency and they will control the house. My dear brother and sister in Islam, let us put our trust and our hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anything otherwise, that's the sign of the hour. When they ask you about the sign of the hour, everything will be turning upside down. We think we have something better somewhere than to remain with the rope of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you think we have it in the morning, it might not last. It's a fallacy. Something that cannot last. Something that is not going to last. So whatever that we think is not going to last, why are we dwelling ourselves on it? Because it's not going to last. It will have end. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will last forever. Whoever that have Allah, you will last forever. Your soul might not last forever, but if your soul is not, then you will be contented. And so you will be among the people that say, Ya you have to anafusi limutimahina, iriji ila rabbiki, rodiyatan maridiya, fadihuli fihibadi, fadihuli jannati. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us, inshallah. Inna Allah la yasuru ilmi sudu ulama intasira walakin yatasu bi baghdad ulama bi ilmihi fayabqa unasa ja'ulun yastafuna fayadun wa yaduluna inna masala al ulama fil aidi kama masal an nujum fi samaa ya'tadi bihi sulumat al bar wal bar fa isata an nujum aw saka aw tadil al huda ittabi'u al ulama fa innahum siraj ad dunya wa masabi'u al akhirah. Sadaqah Rasul. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala asrafil anbiya. الذي أرسله إلى الناس كافة بصيرا والنصيرا وسراجا منيرا. We give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala idol. We make upon salutation of our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with us. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is also the disciple and whoever follow the right way from now on until the day of judgment. My dear brother and sister in Islam, there's an hadith says talabul ilmi farida ala kulli muslim wal muslima. Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. The knowledge is not enough for going to maybe you do Western education or you are an hafiz or fast or a FIFA. That, oh, I memorized the whole Quran. Memorization of the only Quran doesn't qualify you to be a good believer or a good Muslim. You can memorize Quran, but are you working with the Quran? Are you meditating about what you memorize? We should be able to meditate about what we memorize. When things happen around you, you need to sit down, be in a seclusion, no disturbance. I just think, what is going on? Why this? If not that, what might happen? Then you will come to conclusion, oh, subhanallah, walhamdulillah, Wa la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. That means you've arrived on something that you see, you look around, nothing in there except Allah. You look front, is Allah. Back, Allah. Your right, your left is Allah. Up and down is Allah. Then we know, okay, this is the way Allah wants it. You cannot contest it. You cannot contest the judgment of Allah. That is the problem we are having. When Allah says this is the way I want, you can't contest it. Either right or wrong, you cannot contest it. If you see somebody that is wrong, then you are making jest of that person. You say, the same thing the person does, you can do even worse than that person. But if Allah bestows His mercy on you and then you just tell them, okay, this thing is wrong. Next time, let's do it this way. Is that person that make the correction onto someone with wisdom is even better than someone that you memorize the whole Quran and it's not useful. What is the usefulness of the memorization of the Holy Quran and you are not useful to the human being? We must be useful to each other. We must be flexible. We shouldn't be rigid. This is the way we want it. Otherwise, no. You are not going to release the power. We will remain here. No. It happened to many people in the history. We have so many people that they won the election before the what do you call inauguration day and take the soul. It happens so many ways. It's easy for Allah, and it's just a lesson for each and every one of us that we are still alive. It's a lesson. Like the Yoruba, they used to say that I think there will go. Somebody says, okay, this has never happened. Yes, it has never happened. Something that we think it has never happened. And even imagine, we cannot even imagine it that can happen. So it's happened. Maybe 2 months, even 2 months ago, 3 months ago, majority of us, we might not even think that something that happened at Capitol can happen in America. We cannot even think about it. It happens in all third world countries. They are fighting at their National Assembly. It's okay, oh, that is third world country. This can never happen in the democracy world, especially in America. Okay, what is selling? So that's skinny got you selling. Cousin got you selling. But because even when people come here and something happens with them during their medical whatever, they say, okay, oh. If anything happens in Africa, everybody wants to come here to save their life. They don't want to die. Have we not died here? When Allah said that you will die in America, then you will live wherever you are and come to America, then you will die. They just say even either mistake or whatever, even if they want to sue the hospital or the doctor that performed the surgery on you, you have already gone. That will likely you're gone. And we have some people back there. So Allah is taking care of them because Allah is the owner of the soul. Allah is the owner of the soul. When it's ready to take the soul, He will take it. He said, "Walaula iza balagatu li ulukuma wa antum ina yisitansurun wa nanu akrabu ilayhi minkum walakin la tubsirun." When we are ready to take the soul of anyone, because when we put the soul in there, we didn't call no one. When we are ready to take our soul, we will not call anyone. And we open our eyes naked, and we will not see the angel of death while he's taking the soul from anyone that wants to take the soul. Dear brother and sister in Islam, let us rotate our life with Allah. Everything around us, Allah. All the time, think about Allah. All the time, we should be think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He can do and undo. He said, "Tuliju layla fi nahar, wa tuliju nahara fi layl, wa tuliju al-hayya min al-mayyiti, wa tuliju al-mayyita min al-hayy, wa tarzuqu man tasha'u bighayri hisab." If they do alternate day, night with day, living with death, so everything is easy for Allah. Whatever that is happening right now, let us know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is working. Allah is working, ever working. La tawfu sinnatu wala nawm. Allah will never sleep, no slumber. Talk less, okay. Now they are calling for some people to resign because they think they lack their duty. They lack their duty. Can anyone call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to resign? Because it's ever working, continuous working. Continuous working. Keep on working. No retirement. No one can call him for resignation. No, he will not sleep. So there's not that maybe your God is sleeping. Can you call back? Anytime you call upon him, he's ready, ever ready to answer. So what are we wasting time for? Anything that we are doing, let us do it sincerely, with loyalty, and the reward with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Things can be rough, we can do that, but if you have the sincerity with your worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will overcome any difficulty in our life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to be with us, inshallah. Once again, before we conclude our khutbah for today, my dear brother and sister in Islam, let us be conscious of Allah, that in everything that we do that is going on around us, let us know that it is Allah that is everywhere. فَأَلْ يَنْسُوا إِلَى سَاعَةٍ أَنْ تَأْتِيَ بَاغِتَةً فَقَدْ جَاءَ سَاعَتُهَا فَأَنَّ لَهُمْ أَنْ جَاءَتْهُمْ ذِكْرَهُمْ. Do they await anything other than the hour that it should come upon them suddenly? Are we thinking that the hour will just come suddenly? No, it will not come suddenly. We just be thing will be happening around us. Then we will have the reflection of Allah. That it's Ọlọ́run ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. It's Ọlọ́run nìyẹn. It's Ọlọ́run. Àwọn Yorùbá, the Yoruba people in Nigeria, it's Ọlọ́run àwa máa rí di. It's Ọlọ́run àwa máa rí di. Ẹnìkan tó ń ṣe ó káwọ́ sẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn ọmọ inú rẹ̀ ni ó káwọ́ sẹ́yìn àbí president elect wa òun káwọ́ sẹ́yìn fún Obama fún ìdí ọdún 8 tó fi sìn tí ó wò wípé ọmọ inú ni ẹmọ ọdún tó ti wà ní Senate kọ́ Obama tó yọjú àwọn tí wà ní Senate wọ́n ti mọ̀ nípa ètò ìjọba ṣùgbọ́n síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ ó káwọ́ sẹ́yìn ó dúró ó kú àlẹ́yìn rẹ̀ wọ́n tó since 1972. They still even when the time comes after Obama, because in the history we used to say that after the president, maybe when the opportunity has to go to the vice president, what was you have to wait. They bring out somebody else, but Olorun ní no. And the end say we pay ona ni o to say gbogbo Olorun ní no. Then after that, where say wa padà wá gbogbo wa ti gbagbo only tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ẹni tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè pé òun ò ní concede pẹ̀lú election òun ò ní gbà náà ni síbẹ̀ wọ́n sì tún dúró àwọn arètí wípé election of Georgia ó tún jẹ́ ká tún máa mọ àwọn tó tún máa control house tẹ́gbọ́n tó pé àwọn náà ni ó tún ní náà Ọlọ́run tún ní pé òun náà tún ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí jẹ́ mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú nípa Ọlọ́run òun náà ní Allah. Just sit down on your own and be thinking about the miraculous thing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Katan. Wa in ta'udu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha. Tabani ká mọ ro nǹkan t'Ọlọ́run bá ṣe yìí ó lè katan. Torí ibi tó bá gbà yọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ mọ̀ b'Ọlọ́run bá ṣe jẹ́. Ká mọ̀ pariwo ní pé Allah ọ̀nà tó ń gbà yọ sóní kálukú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run yọ sí wa lọ́nà tí ó nira. Bó ṣe rò pé nira tó iná ní ìsìnkú tó wá káwọ́ tó gbogbo bí kiri tá bá wà ẹ jẹ́ ká wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn tá bá ń bá ṣe ẹ bá wọn ṣe nítorí t'Ọlọ́run ẹ bá wọn ṣe tẹ̀mítẹ̀mí ẹ bá fẹ̀mí tìyín tó fara tìyín páwọn èèyàn mi ni ẹjọ́ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin lè yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní báyàn sí ẹ jùlẹ̀ pé àbọ̀ ṣe kó náà wáyàn tiẹ̀ síwájú tó bá ti fẹ̀yìn tí ó tẹ̀ jádulẹ̀ ẹ bá jádulẹ̀ lé ní kí ni ọdún tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn náà lọ́la jẹ́mọ́ àwọn gbogbo àwọn kan àjàmbá yèmí oríṣiríṣi bá ti ń ṣe àwọn òpin àsìkò tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ó mọ̀ dàrú ń bọ̀ náà nìyẹn ó náà ní ti ń dàrú tí gbogbo wa náà ń wò yìí ó náà ní ti ń dàrú tí gbogbo wa ń wò yìí gbọ́n gbogbo síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní ọlọ́run ẹ̀pà gbómọ mi ni kò ní í já nígbà ọlọ́run ní bó wọn ṣe ṣètò náà ní ìfún wọn bá bí ó ń tọ̀ náà lè rẹ̀ rú bó ti mọ̀ káláwọn ìlú tó jẹ́ pẹ́lú tí wọ́n bá wọ́n ti mọ̀ sọ fún ni pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan ṣe rí yìí o bóyá káwọ́kù jùlẹ̀ o àwọn alágbára làwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ o káwọ́kù jùlẹ̀ o àwọn wo ló lágbára tọ́lọ́run bó ṣe fún alágbára tó náà ọlọ́run ní pé àní tí màá ṣe náà níṣẹ́ afẹ́ o akọ tọ́lọ́run náà ni ó padà ṣe jẹ́mọ́ nínú ìgbésí ayé wa afẹ́ akọ ìtọ́lọ́run bá lòun ó ṣe gbogbo náà ni ó ṣe ọlọ́run ṣàdúró tì wá ọlọ́run kó wà pẹ̀lú wa. That's why Allah reminds us in that ayah, Quran 47 verse 18. There are some potent indication and sign that will be happening around you. They've come to us, but we didn't pay attention to it. We didn't pay attention to it until it is done upon each and every one of us. I don't want to concede. I don't want to do that. But when everything moves, rapture, everything happens, okay, we're going to have a nice inauguration day. We're going to have a nice inauguration day. So at the end of the day, that's how I know. It's better for you to be flexible before it's going to turn to I know. I would have. It's not better for us. I would have. It's not better. Before it's going to be that time, release things in a good manner way. May Allah bless us all with His book, the Holy Quran, with the benefit of the ayah and the wisdom. By this, we conclude the speech for the Khutbah for today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all our wrongdoings. We seek for His forgiveness. He is all forgiving and most merciful. Lillahi ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi. Wa in tubidu ma fi anfusikum aw tukhfuhu yu'asibukum bihi Allah fa yaghfiru liman yasha wa yu'asibu man yasha wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Amana ar-rasulu bima unsila ilayhi min rabbih wal mu'minuna kullu amana billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi لا نفارق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها على ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تعصنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما عملت على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين أقول قولي